Oh my God, that's fantastic, Hank. You got the huge studio audience here tonight. Just make sure the sound doesn't get over here, because you know I need my my brain function. Very sensitive, Mo.
It's a sensitive man.
And if you distract me, how am I going to tell you all this heavy crap that I'm going to tell you?
You'll find a way.
Now, the suits told me, the network executives told me that I have to say more of what this it is, what the show is. Because people are clicking away and they don't really understand how huge it is.
It's huge.
We are packing the most optimistic information on the planet. The evolution code. Reading from the good book here. You might want to take a minute to wrap your head around this. Because it's so big. It's huge. And sometimes the brain has a hard time with that. If you read Mein Kampf and Hitler, he'll tell you about the big lie.
Gotta listen to that Hitler, man.
Well, other guys will too, but that's, I heard it in a story, and that was there. And I love my story, my puzzles, games, and stories. Because I'm the goddamn dude that discovered that's what the brain do. The brain can do would be better rhythm. Shut up, Maul. You're not listening to me. That was school. I was writing.
Sorry.
So take a minute or two to wrap your head around this. We are the behavior scientists that cracked the evolution code.
Crack that code.
I'm not going to say DNA because we didn't actually go in and measure any DNA, but I could if I wanted to. The evolution code, and that is simply we discovered the evolution that Darwin was talking about, but we discovered it in the human brain, in the applied brain function, not microscopes. This is behavioral science. We monitored it. And when we monitored it, we saw that it wanted working conditions, environmental conditions. The brain is obsessed with evolution, and it wants you to provide the working conditions. If you're in jail, for instance, in solitary confinement, that is not good working conditions unless you're Reuben Hurricane Carter. Because you need social connection. Isn't that one of the big areas? In with connection to nature?
Yeah.
Just plain connection?
Yeah.
It's the connection area, right?
Yeah. I don't think Reuben was in solitary confinement the whole time, Dad. He still had connection.
Anyway, what we discovered has delivered up a bunch of stuff, including the broad strokes. Really, and this is where you gotta keep yourself together here. Don't get too excited. Don't get too nuts. Because it is the broad strokes for the meaning of life and the secret to happiness. Scientifically based. First time that I know of. But we are also singer-songwriters.
Yes, we are.
And we wanted to get this lightning bolt of health and healing to the masses, to the people, as soon as possible. And if you dump something like this into the middle of a bunch of academics, you could be there for a couple of centuries. And people could be getting cured from this in the meantime. And that is why we sing our song. And we play the game of all games within the show of all shows. Live from the Broiler Room Studios, it's a really big old-time radio medicine show, 3 Chords and the Truth, starring Molly Griffin and her old dog, Doo. Now, that's a lot of talking, Molly. I never talked that long.
Yeah.
So what song would be good for all that talking? We got to get our yeah-yeahs out now.
Oh. Well, I thought you wanted to play I Won't Let Go.
I think I know now why I've never done that before. And I may never do it again. You could just take that and put it on the front of every show. The executives. I'm talking to the executives now. Keep them back, Hank. Watch the virtual haystacks. It's the Psychedelic Prairie Home Command.
You want to play I Won't Let Go, Dad?
The game of all games within the show of all shows means that she has to think up a song to go with what we just talked about.
Okay, well then I'll say send a message.
All right.
You want me to choose it? I chose it.
Oh, I haven't sang send a message for quite a while. I'm not going to freak out about that. Is that a B or what?
A B, yeah.
All right. All right, that was kind of hard. I'd rather just talk, you know. I'll do a little intro.
All right.
Send a message to my heart on the wings of the wind. Let me hear your sweet voice say you love me again. Oh, even though we're apart, I still hold your memory. Send a message to my heart, keep you here with me. Darling, when we're all alone, tell me, do you think of me? And does my name touch your lips? Am I still in your dream?
Do your arms reach out for mine in the still of the night? Do you wish that I was with you when you turn out the light?
Send a message to my heart on the wings of the wind. Let me hear your sweet voice saying you love me again. Oh, even though we're apart, I still hold your memory. Send a message to my heart, keep you here with me.
Send a message to my heart, keep you here with me. All these moments alone make me realize just how empty this whole world is without you in my life.
Oh, our day is yet to come, and our love is so sweet. Send a message to my heart, keep you here with me. Send a message to my heart on the wings of the wind. Let me hear your sweet voice saying you love me again. Oh, even though we're apart, I still hold your memory. Send a message to my heart to keep you here with me. Send a message to my heart to keep you here with me. I gotta give a shout out to Dwight Yoakam and the Patty Loveless for that, bringing us that back in the 90s, didn't they, Mom?
They sure did, Dad.
Sure
They
as hell
sure
did. Both from Kentucky, you know?
Ah,
Yes, they are. I say that like I'm from Kentucky.
yeah.
I'm not.
No.
Well, that's the thing about delivering shit. You know, that's how you get money out of bankers.
Yeah.
You sound like you know what you're talking about. That's very, very important.
Yeah.
Push you right on through. You just got to keep that way. Now, I think we need something funny here. Know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I remember in the good book that there was something funny. Hey. Oh, yeah, this is good. This is very funny. A little deep, but funny as well, don't you think? Just wait a minute.
Tell me what it is.
Yeah. Everyone should love their asshole friends.
Yeah.
Yes? Shut up. Listen. I'm going to tell you. Friends and neighbors.
Yeah.
Asshole friends and neighbors.
Yeah.
Because they're assholes on the outside.
Yeah.
Oh, much better. Much better.
Yeah.
The reason we should love them, it'll help us.
Uh-huh.
You know, give us more humility and stuff.
Yeah.
But assholes on the outside are so much better than assholes on the inside.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? And if we let the assholes on the inside know that we all love the assholes on the outside, I think we can bring them out. And there'll be much less pain and suffering in mankind.
Mm-hmm.
Love your asshole friends and neighbors.
Keep your asshole on the outside.
Actually, speaking of asshole, one of our biggest questions that we get when the cards and letters start coming in is, why can't I poop? I just sent them on down to Paleo Glasses, and they're fixed up right away.
Yeah.
If they got the chutzpah to get her done. You know what I'm saying?
I think that's what they are trying to get done.
Oh, shit. What the hell? Well, you got a song for this?
X's in Texas.
Ooh. And where do you want to...
I think we've been doing it in a G sharp, but I don't know. Don't bet your life on it.
Yeah, well, someday we're going to get the keys to the songs.
So you're doing it in a B?
As good a guess as any.
Alright.
Oh, nope. Too
G sharp. It's G
okay.
sharp.
Well, get them keys written down against the song. Next show, they're all not going to be there. How's it start, Mel?
All my exes live in Texas.
All my exes live in Texas. Texas is a place I dearly love to be. Oh, I said all my exes live in Texas. And that's why I reside here on BC. Rosanna's down in Texarkana wanted me to push her broom. And sweet Eileen's in Abilene, she forgot I hung the moon. And Allison's in Galveston somehow lost her sanity. And Dimple
lives in Temple.
they got the law waiting for me. Whoa, I said, oh, my exes live in Texas. Texas is a place I dearly love to be. Oh, I said, oh, my exes live in Texas. And that's why I reside here in Tennessee.
Yeah, that's why he resides here in Tennessee.
Rosanna's down in Texarkana.
Wanted me to push her broom.
I already sang this one.
Oh.
Oh, I said, oh, my exes live in Texas.
Yes, they do.
And Texas is a place I dearly love to be. Oh, I said, oh, my exes live in Texas. And that's why I reside here in Old BC. Okay.
I remember that old three-hole river.
Oh, I remember that old three-hole river where I learned to swim. Brings to mind another time when I wore my welcome thing. By transcendental meditation, I go there each night. I always come back to myself long before daylight. Oh, I said, oh, my exes live in Texas. Oh, and Texas is a place I dearly love to be. Oh, I said, oh, my exes live in Texas. And that's why I reside here in Old BC.
That's why he resides. I was gonna do it here in Old BC.
All my exes live in Texas. I try something new, because my brain, I gotta satisfy my brain. It wants me to change things because I can't do the same thing over and over again. It's very hard for me.
Yeah.
Very hard. But when we said transcendental meditation, that made me think of something.
What?
Because I got the old Ramdas's record up on, keep that up there, be here now.
Yeah. Here we all are.
But I was trying to tell some kids the other day. I don't know who figured out, forget about everything else. We just got to be here now. Yeah, I think they saw that show, The City of Angels. Mm. Or they might have read the old Be Here Now book. Mm. He just croaked,
Who? Baba Ramdas?
Rum-Dum. Yeah. Richard Alpert.
Did you know that?
The psychology professor from Harvard. Huh?
It's called Here We All Are.
Oh. Yeah, but his book was called Be Here Now, and it was the big thing. Hardly anybody's got that. That might be, you don't know how much that might be worth. Anyways, this is what I told the kids, for God's sake, your brain, we survive because we have a memory, and we have foresight, and we also be here now. But get that out of your brain, be here now, be here now. Use all three. Mm-hmm. Three.
Balance.
The trifactor.
Balance. We didn't take the ride, Dad. We gotta take the ride. Ladies and gentlemen, please step outside the door to your mind, because there's an old black Cadillac limo waiting just outside. And we're gonna take a ride.
We're gonna take a ride.
Gonna take a ride.
Gonna take a ride.
Gonna take a ride.
Up as Honky Tonk. Past the county line.
And the county line.
Through the amber waves of grain.
Through those waves of grain.
And past the dairy cows.
With their big brown eyes.
Hypnotic brown eyes. The old country road. The old county line road. Oh, and all the girlies too.
All the girlies too.
Are hanging out of the window.
Hanging out of the window.
Somebody sees a great big tower, 50,000 watt tower. It's huge. Look at that. Oh my God.
Station GHRT.
Station GHRT.
Station GHRT.
It's there for you and me.
It's there for you and me.
Brought to you by Alice's Restaurant.
You can get anything.
Anything you want.
Down at Alice's Restaurant.
Oh, anything you want. Alice's Restaurant. Except Alice. Body open, bop, boom. We're gonna pull in the old station GHRT, and go to the front desk and see Betty Page. She'll give you a special tea. Send you down the stairs here to the Broiler Room Studios at Griffinhart, the Griffinhart Project, for the really big old-time radio medicine show, 3 Chords and Truth. Starring Molly Griffin and her little dog, Do.
And the Reverend Dr. Joe G2 coming to you live from Station GHRT in the virtual haystack in your mind, where the show always starts in 5 minutes. And we don't spin the tunes on the turntable, we spin them on our souls. So kick back, chill out, and relax to the mellow sounds of the singing DJs.
You know why I did that little, that's brand new, isn't it?
Yeah.
Hey, grab the pick. Whenever I do something, that can be put down as writing because this is a school. You know, it's a school of mimicry. Do what I do if you want. Why was I going boo, a-hoo, 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 hoo, hoo? I'll tell you why. Now listen to this, Hank. I think they've been listening to it. They've been listening in on us. That Facebook is listening in on us, small.
Yeah.
And they can hear what I'm talking about, and they send me a big message, and it wasn't like they said I could stay with well-being if I wanted, but they were giving me a heavy push that we are not a health and well-being fan page, whatever we're called. We are a mental health service. Now do you get it, Mo?
Yeah.
Boo-hoo, boo-hoo-hoo, boo-hoo-hoo, mental health service. Yeah, baby. You know what I like.
What's a guy gotta do?
Here? What's a guy got to do to get a girl in this town? I wanna make a love till the sun goes down. Sweet little something to put my arms around. What's a guy got to do to get a girl in this town? Well, you can ask anybody, I'm a pretty good guy. Looks decent, wagging it and pass me by. Nothing in my past that I'm trying not to hide. Oh, I don't understand why I gotta wonder why. What's a guy got to do to get a girl in this town? I wanna make a love till the sun goes down. Sweet little something to put my arm around. What's a guy got to do to get a girl in this town?
Hey, what's a guy gotta do to get a girl in this town?
Yeah, like cruise around all the parking lots. A lot of time gets killed, a lot of bull gets shot. One think I'm kinda cute and laugh at everything I got to thinking she's a maybe, she's thinking maybe not. What's hey guy got to do to get a girl in this town? I wanna make a love till the sun goes down. Sweet little something to put my arms around. What's a guy got to do to get a girl in this town?
Hey, what's a guy gotta do to get a girl in this town?
Well, this old guy tell me, man, if you was smart, you'd hit the produce aisle at the supermarket. Bumped into a pretty girl shopping cart, and all I did was break her eggs and bruise her artichoke. Bruise her what? Yeah! Oh, yeah, I gotta do to get a girl in this town. I wanna make love till the sun goes down. Sweet little something to put my arms around. What's a guy got to do to get a girl in this town? Hey, what's a guy got to do to get a girl in this town? Hey, what's a guy got to do to get a girl in this town? And who do we thank for that? Joe Nichols?
Joe Nichols.
Who wrote it?
I don't know.
Now that was the game, you see.
The pig.
You didn't even think you were telling me. You were just saying that line.
I was looking
But
at
that's
it.
what you should be doing, getting it so perfectly. That the game of all games fits in with the show of all shows, because we're not just packing the meaning of life and the secret to happiness.
Yeah.
We are packing some down-home acoustic Americana country music. Yes, we are. Are we not, Hank? And it's being recorded all the time. We got a crew back there, and look at all those people in behind the sound barrier. Holy crap, holy Joel. We're all over the world now. It's too late. It's out. They can't do anything to me now, Mom.
No.
It's too late. You know, because it's dangerous.
Yeah.
Take a look at healthcare.
Yeah.
Talk about the big lie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I better shut up.
Yeah. I don't know, Dad. I just feel like 2 pina coladas.
Oh, yeah, baby. You know what I like.
That's in a B.
You sure?
I'm pretty.
I want to
pretty
do it.
sure.
I
I'm not
want
a very
to do it
confident
here. I
person.
want to do it. Oh, that's B. Okay, I got to get it in my head now. I'm going to, nope, don't. I told you it's very sensitive, Mom. I could make a dirty one out of that.
Just
I was feeling. What was I feeling? I was feeling the blues, watching the news when this fella came on TV. He said, I'm telling you, science is proof, heartache is healed by the sea. That got me going without even knowing. I packed right up and drove down. Now I'm on a roll and I swear to my soul, tonight I'm gonna paint this town. Oh, bring me 2 pina coladas, 1 for each hand. I'm setting sail on a Captain Morgan. I ain't never gonna leave dry land. Troubles I've forgotten, hey, I buried them in the sand. Bring me 2 pina coladas and say goodbye to your good timing man.
Oh, bring me 2 pina coladas and say goodbye to your good timing man.
Oh, now I gotta say that the wind and the waves, moon winking down at me, eases my mind by leaving behind heartache the love often brings. I got this smile and it goes on for miles with no inclination to roam. And I gotta say, I think that I'm gonna stay, 'cause this is feeling more and more like home. Oh, bring me 2 pina coladas, 1 for each hand. I'm setting sail on a Captain Morgan. I ain't never gonna leave dry land. Troubles I forgot 'em, yeah, I buried 'em in the sand. Bring me 2 pina coladas and say goodbye to your good timing man. Oh, bring me 2 pina coladas and say goodbye to your good timing man. Oh, say goodbye to your good timing man. And was that good timing man Garth Brooks? From, not from Cal, he's from the one right above Texas. What is that? There's Oklahoma. That's where he's from. And I gotta get the name. You remember when he was crossing over and becoming a pop star? What was the name?
Yeah. Ooh, let me think.
Okay, but as soon as you got that name, let's just say the name was Joe Blow. From now on, when I do a Garth song, which I don't think Garth wrote that many, did he? When we do a Garth song, you know what I think we should do? Well, we don't want to be mean, I guess. That might be a little mean. You know, I was just thinking. It's just because it's sort of bugged all me and the country people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Taylor did it, but, you know, a woman can get away with it. A man, you know, he looked a little prudy-tooty. What was his name going to be?
Oh, I can't remember.
Anyways, it was Joe Blow. And then so when we do a good Garth song,
yeah,
we go, and we got to thank Joe Blow about that, for that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do it. 3 chords and the truth, Ma.
Yeah. Well, I get it. I get what you're doing there, Dad. It's pretty tricky.
All right. Was it a good? Hey, should I say anything? I think I should say that something. You know, the brain is evolving.
The brain is evolving.
The brain is obsessed.
Yeah.
With its own evolution.
Yeah.
And it wants things. It's got 3 big areas. It wants you to align with your own sense of purpose and meaning.
Yeah.
And it wants you to be working on keeping order and security for it.
Yeah.
And fair play.
Yeah.
It really needs order, security, and fair play. And the third of the trifactor is it needs connection. Connection to nature means paleo glasses. It needs you to be eating and exercising.
Yeah.
You know, connection to nature. When I say connection to nature, I mean connection to nature. And when you make that connection, these questions, why can't I sleep? Why can't I poop? We also talk about a lot of other stuff. You know, like self-knowledge and repression and getting rid of, what are those things called? They're not called proformas, but I used to be a business.
Yeah.
They're called, you know, they're a shield in front of you.
Yeah. Yep.
Persona.
Yeah, there you go.
That filthy little persona wasn't Freud. It was the little buddy.
Yep.
They had a Freud and Jung.
Yep.
Was Jung.
Yep.
I think Freud was Russian.
Yep.
And Jung was German.
Yep.
Jung had a little more empathy.
Yeah.
And he could feel the spiritual.
Yeah.
Freud was just
Yeah.
computer.
Yeah.
And actually, Freud's just a little tidbit of information.
Mm-hmm.
Freud's nephew
Yep.
is the one that is responsible for absolutely programming the United States of America.
Yeah.
His name was Bernays sauce. No, it was something Bernays.
Well, I just got one question.
And they're still doing it, and man, are they sucking it to you.
Dad, I just got one question for you.
How much is
Yeah,
that
I'm supposed to
doggy
ask that.
in the window? Oh, the one with the wagon. But I'm just showing how smart I am. That I knew.
I said, how much is that doggy in the window? Oh, I do hope that doggy's for sale. Cause if she is, we're gonna go get Roger Miller.
We're gonna go walking in the sunshine, sing a little sunshine song. Bobby, oh, oh, oh. You got to put a smile upon your face. There's nothing wrong, Bobby, oh, oh. You got to think about a good time. Had a long time ago, and think about forgetting about your worries and your woes. Walking in the sunshine, singing a little sunshine song. Now you all go walking in the sunshine, singing a little sunshine song. Now listen, and if you want to ask, all questions are answered. How did the Swami say that? All questions are answered. Griffin Hart at Patreon. You go on down there because we're vetting all these scientific discoveries. And I want the shit vetted out of those mothers small because they need validation. Now keep the cards and letters coming in. You can do all that down at Griffin Hart at Patreon. And we'll see you in the funny papers, and you have yourselves a good old Dolce Vito.